This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. Running out of time in the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
There's a 1st and 10 play. They're going to run it. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags it for throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. On the run here. Lets it go. That pass is caught. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move. Bring toward the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Dogs.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Ducks up the line looking to crank up the tempo.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period.
Georgia 7-0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that off. Second down after the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. Jukes to get free.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Sticking with the running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Short connection to the tight end here. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Great connection there for 6 points. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Tough to shove with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Ducks will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Again, makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going for a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Callow.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Callow. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down and eventually.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. locked in on what he needs to do to be in position.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Off the play fake on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense is still out there. Just 2 seconds on the first half clock. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Automatic on the PAT. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The first play of the second half to keep it on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, This quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw again. Who makes the grab? Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching in your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
The stop made at the 5. The offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Design quarterback run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Gonna run it. It's Callow. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Near the goal line. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. And he follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, he was keeping him out of the end zone.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Oregon offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Finds his target. Refuses to go down. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Looking to throw it again. Caught by the receiver.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He keeps it on a design run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. There's the handoff. He breaks free. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I know this defense worked very hard at to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Important second down play coming up.
Get set.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Comes up with the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
To the wideout. Picks up 9. And 1st down for the offense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's another interception. Losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across midfield. The 30.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.